Hello, everybody. Ian here. Welcome back to episode of Coffee with Ian. It's still warm. My steering wheel is right here, so you can't see it, but it's right there now. So I can't put my coffee right down in front of me, which is kind of annoying. But anyways, the big news, I guess, that has come out recently is that Giants is delving into the world of esports with their with Farming Simulator, which is an interesting kind of twist, actually. I never would have expected that. I guess we had a bit of a peek of it last time. If you recall, there was a championship straw/hay stacking competition at one of the, I think was it Gamescom? It might have been Gamescom, or one of the big game shows. What's the German one called? I can't remember. And it was one of the big game shows that did that. They did a straw stacking competition to see who could stack the straw the best, basically. So that's going to be part of the new esports line they do. And I don't know, I'm sure they're going to add other things as well, but that's the thing they added just recently. So I've read a couple of press releases on it, and I've read a couple of the posts on it. Let me just bring up the information here and see if there's anything else I could really say about it at this particular time. It's still pretty new stuff as of right now. But this is what they're saying. Introducing the Farming Simulator League. So after testing the waters in 2018 with the first season of the Farming Simulator Championships, Giants Software is ready to dive deeper in the world of esports with the upcoming Season 2. Many changes lie ahead when Farming Simulator Championship become the Farming Simulator League, a full-fledged esports league with 10 tournaments across Europe. At the end of the season, the best team will compete for the title of the Farming Simulator champion and 100,000 euros in prizes. Every single tournament would not only grant circuit points for best games, but also wield big prizes, bringing the total prize pool for Season 2 up to a total of $250,000. So that's kind of crazy. That's just the press. I went straight to the Farming Simulator news section, and that's basically what they were saying right there. So if you're wondering where I was just reading that from, that's where it's from. So it's going to be kind of strange to see what they actually do with it. I'm assuming it's going to be more than just hay stacking or stacking bales. Maybe it'll be something else as well. I don't know, but it'll be pretty interesting to see how that's going to work out. Because normally, like I've watched some esports in the past. I used to watch StarCraft quite a bit competitively. I didn't play competitively. I was terrible. But I watched it competitively quite a few times in the past. And I've seen a little bit of League of Legends online. Not in person, though, but online. So, yeah, I've seen a couple things. So it's kind of interesting to see that Farming Simulator or Giant Software is kind of going to jump into that realm a little bit. So it'll be very curious to see what they do with that and how well it is received. Because I guess there's a lot of people out there who aren't super competitive in the sense that they don't like playing like shooting type games. So for example, Unreal Tournament's an oldie. CS, Counter-Strike is another big one that's been around for ages now. I think it's still played quite heavily. StarCraft is another big one that's been around for ages. I believe they still do that competitively. I haven't seen much about that lately, but I'm sure it's still around. So there's a lot of that kind of stuff around. Right now, I guess the big one would be League of Legends is a big one. You see quite a few leagues about in playing that game. And then there's a couple other games out there, maybe Fortnite, I don't know. So yeah, that's the really big news from Giants. The other big news is from American Truck Simulator. I think I mentioned this last time, is that Washington is supposed to be the next state. I don't think they've officially released that information as of yet. Let's take a quick little peek. Have they released that information publicly? No. They just said there's some speculation that Washington's going to be the next state. And then they also posted a schedule for them on the road this time around. So they're going to see people, you can see where they're going to be next, sort of idea. The other thing I noticed that was kind of interesting is the fact that the Hunter Call of the Wild is doing its teaser. Oh, the new content revealed. Oh, I didn't know that. So there is a new animal in the Parque Fernando, which is the lion. So there you have pumas in it, and now they've actually added lions to it as well. Might be a dangerous place to kind of walk around. That was just released. So they released kind of like a footprint you could take a look at on, I think it was on Twitter, I saw that. And they were like, hey, okay, well, what's going to be? They always release, kind of tease it a little bit before they actually tell you what it is, which is a good way of doing it. It makes people guess and kind of gets people into it a little bit there. Trailblazer beta announcement as well. Hunter, something new has been introduced in Virunga Savannah. Oh, they added something to to the Virunga Savannah Trailblazer testing. Wonder what that's all about. So they added a little bit of that. Let's just see if they give me any more information other than nope. They just say that's it. That's all they've said about that. But apparently the lion is the new animal in Parque Fernando, which is pretty sweet, actually. Or no, wait a minute, that's confusing. No, it's not. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, now I see where it's going now. Virunga Savannah. That makes way more sense. I'm like, I didn't know there's lions in South America. Just because I was looking at one of the DLCs and I was reading the announcement. Okay, so yeah, here's what it is. That makes way more sense. So the lion has been added. After a week of speculation and guesses, the moment has finally arrived to finally reveal the newest addition to Virunga Savannah. The senior warden has decided that it's time to reintroduce the largest native carnivore back into Virunga. It's none other than the king of the beasts, the lion. So there you go. That's being reintroduced, or reintroduced, I should say, into Virunga Savannah. Yeah, I guess what happened is I was reading off Steam and I was looking at the content revealed saying the lion, and then I'm looking at Parque Fernando. So it was a weird combination. So yes, it's coming to Virunga Savannah, not Parque Fernando. That makes way more sense. I'm like, what about? Anyways, so that's the biggest news I think I've noticed as of late. I don't think anything else has really jumped out at me. Not as of yet, but I think there's been a couple mods released. What were the newest ones that was released? There was apparently there's a JCB skid steer now. Let's take a quick little peek what they have tweeted out. They released the Liebherr and the Vultra T are the two big ones that they've released. Let's see if I can bring it out on Twitter here. Yeah, so the two ones they uploaded as of late are the Vultra T series. I think that's a fast one. That's the one I thought we were. Yeah, that's the fast one, just based on how it looks. And then the Liebherr, which is a wheel loader, of course. So the Vultra T, I guess, would be the interesting one because then you could zip around and do fertilizing missions and whatnot, I suppose. So I don't know. That's what I guess the idea of it. So anyways, folks, I think that's it for me for today. If you like what you saw, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And until next time, enjoy the coffee. Also, if you want the news updates during the week, Silver News is pretty good about that. He's been doing like on like updates about various games and whatnot that's going on. So that's been very cool. Also, in other news, I'm going to the Montreal Auto Show this weekend, so it should be a lot of fun. So by the time you see this, I will be in Ottawa already. Maybe even en route to Montreal for all I know. So anyways, folks, have a great day.